We think it's a good thing not to have unrealistic expectations, but T, I want to dig into this one just a little bit. So there was an article in Fast Company magazine that said you should have unrealistic expectations because they can be the starting point of something great. So when I thought about that, I thought, okay, I don't like being unrealistic either.
Yeah, we're both very logical. We're both earth signs, so we're very grounded and logical.
Very grounded and logical. Like, Leo was like that too. We were having this conversation about the metaverse, and he's like, I can't get into that. Like, it's a digital world. Like, it's not real. So yeah, we're very grounded. But on the other hand, we're both dreamers. So I think that for myself, like, I had a lot of dreams that I didn't even necessarily have the right language to verbalize when I was younger. It's like I didn't have a lot of people in my family go to university, but in my head I was like, no, I'm seeing a different world. It's like I'm going to go to that university, like I'm going to go to Hillman College, and I'm gonna have that life. And I saw the dorm rooms, and it was, I think, setting up for me the future of possibility that might happen. And I think all of that feeds into manifesting and I sound like a hippie right now,
No, it's
it
totally
all
true.
feeds into manifesting the life that you are going to live. But I also feel there's a balance between way pie in the sky, you can never do that, like stop it, and I'm going to have no goals at all, and therefore I'm not going to get anywhere. Do you feel like dreaming big is a thing that you should do?
Absolutely, I think you should dream big. Again, you don't have to go crazy with it, but I do believe in dreaming big, and I do believe in manifestation as well. I, too, similar to you, I kind of always thought bigger than my surroundings or than what everybody else was doing around me. And people a lot of times in my life have told me I'm crazy. And I can't do this, and you can't do that, and you'll never get there, you'll never do that. And it actually has driven me. Like, there's so many times that people told me I couldn't do something, and I ended up doing it just because they told me I couldn't do it. So I kind of always had that natural drive. But then again, like I said, I'm very realistic. But I believe if you see it, you can believe it. So I believe in surrounding yourself around people who are doing more than you as well, because you see it and you're like, if they can do it, then I can do it too. If you don't ever see it, you start to think, well, this isn't going to happen. I don't know anybody who's done it. There's no blueprint for me. I don't really know. And you know, I always do things that there's no blueprint for me. I'm like, no one did this before me. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to ask. I say do it anyways, right? But I do think the more you surround yourself with people who are a little bit higher than you, a little bit doing a little bit more than you, I think it elevates your game.
I agree 100%. And I think that's the reason why, like, as a parent, I want to expose my kids to everything. Like, let's go see the symphony, let's go to a Raptors game. Like, let's see all of the things out there so that you know what the possibilities might hold. And I think that the way to make an unrealistic expectation something that's potentially something you can hold on to is to back that dream with actual action.
Of course, yes.
Talk is so
100%.
cheap. Talk is cheap. And I think, you know, visualizing is great, but all of that kind of has to come down to a bunch of actionable steps that in some way you chop down to things that you can do in your day-to-day life to get yourself closer to the goal. So if anyone at home is thinking, okay, so now we just need to have an unrealistic expectation. I'm going to be an astronaut and then sit here and wait.
And we all know those people, right? We all know those people in our lives. They do a lot of this.
A lot of talk.
A lot of talking. It's 2 years later, you see them, they're still doing this. Another year later, they're still doing this. And you're like, but where's the action? Everything they're doing in their life doesn't match what they're saying.
That's
so
right.
definitely you have to follow it up with action, or it's not going to get done.
That's
and
right.
It's a lot of work. And what's that saying? Anything that's worth it is a lot of work or whatever. What's that saying?
Yeah, no, you started it and I had it and now I lost it. Anything worth doing is, I don't know.
There it is. It's Friday. We all don't remember it. Our brains are tired.
Auntie Tracy and Auntie Tracy say dream big and you can make it. T, thank you for that. And by the way, if anyone watching at home has something they want to hear, like maybe you want more opinions from us two gurus, we just ended that real great. We just might make it our next TNT chat topic. Just send it in. Email us at submissions@cityline.tv, or you can scan the QR code on your